lovely. I'm doing it in stereo. Wow. Yeah, I had mushroom soup.
No way.
It was delicious.
It was.
Yes. Sorry I kept you waiting. If I did keep you waiting, I didn't know I was keeping you waiting. I was just eating soup.
Okay, so let's get this party started, right?
Yes, on a Saturday night, as Pink says.
Just like last night.
Yes.
Yes. Alright, who wants to ask the first question to Mr. Billy Boyd? In the corner there.
In the first movie, you did a fire stunt with Dominic, and you screamed. But I heard that it was not in the script. What happened?
Yeah, it was quite. I'm going to stand up because people at the back can't see, and I can't see the people at the back. Hold on. I feel like Tom Jones or something. I'll try the other one. I'll do this one. There we go. See, I'm messing around with a sound guy, he doesn't know what to do. Yeah, that's true. There's a scene in the first film where me and Dom steal a firework and then we light it accidentally inside a tent and it goes off. The idea is Pippin lights it, but Mary means light it outside, don't light it inside the tent. But, so we're going to do this scene and there's a firework and there's a thing that I light, and the special effects guys at Weta said, okay, you light it, basically it just goes, nothing happens, and then we cut to the next shot and we'll put some stuff in the firework to make it explode, and then that'll be the next shot. And I said, right, so we're doing our lines, I light it, and then it explodes and shoots up, and I get such a fright, I did a scream, and Dom says, I peed myself a little bit. Which I'd like to say I didn't. But yes, it was a real scream and it wasn't scripted. It was just me being a little bit of a girl. I'm putting all this stuff on the table. I don't know why, I just feel as if I get too much stuff.
So, any questions?
Look, you fit all that stuff into a pair of trousers, it's amazing. It's just never ending. Wow. My trousers are like the TARDIS. That doesn't mean Doctor Who's been in there.
Bigger on the inside.
Exactly. Look at all that. It's amazing. That mic never came from my trousers. That was already here. That plant, on the other hand, did. Yes.
In Return of the King, you sing a song. Is
Yes.
it really you?
Yes, it is me. I do sing that song, and I actually wrote it as well. It came because we felt that there wasn't enough Hobbit songs in the films. Fran and Philippa, two of the writers, and they asked me if I would write something. Peter asked me, and so I wrote that to a Tolkien poem, and then yeah, we filmed it and people liked it, and that was that.
Can you sing it?
No. Can you?
Okay, next one.
Yeah, about the same thing with singing. Did you get sick by that dude with eating in front of your nose? He's eating the chicken and the cherries and all that stuff.
Oh, but he was eating all that stuff?
Yeah.
I tried not to look at him. He's disgusting. That is actually the way he eats. He wasn't even told to eat like that. No, that's not true. He doesn't. Yeah, it was disgusting. It was great. He's a great actor and a lovely man. If you ever get the chance to meet him, you should go along. He's great. We had a great time filming, me and Joe.
Okay, new one.
What's the most bizarre thing that happened on the set of Berkel-Enschot?
Dom and Vigo had this, you know, everyone gets a trailer where you kind of go when you're not working, and you know, it has like a TV in it and stuff, so if you've got some hours off and it's freezing cold outside, you can go there and you watch a movie or something. Well, they got into a thing where they were destroying each other's trailers, just very slowly, like one would, you know, tie the door so you couldn't open it, and then Dom put a shopping trolley in Vigo's, and then Vigo painted Dom's, and then it got worse and worse until like the trailers were just a mess. And then Dom tried to get me involved. I didn't want to be involved. I don't want to get Vigo angry, you know what I mean? Or you know, he's shouting for Frodo. So yeah, that was kind of bizarre. That went on for a while.
Okay, a new one?
On the end of Fellowship of the Rings, Samwise runs into Frodo, and Sean, I believe, hurts his foot.
Oh yeah.
Did you lose any shooting days over that?
Let me think. We were filming different things at that point. I think Sean couldn't work for a couple of days after that. He had to be helicoptered to hospital and stuff. Everyone got hurt during that film, except for me. Everybody seemed to be breaking things and being stabbed by somebody. There's one scene in Moria where Sean's doing this thing and he goes, Sean Bean, you know, Boromir, goes to put his sword back in his sheath, and he misses it and stabs Dom through the foot. That's great. Made me laugh. I didn't seem to get hurt. The only thing I did, I was surfing. You know, I like to surf. And I had a day off, I went surfing and I broke my pinky. Broke my pinky surfing. I went to grab the board, a wave came and it went and broke. And I went to the hospital and they said that I had to wear a splint, you know, to keep it straight. He said, if you don't wear this splint, then your finger will be bent for the rest of your life. And I don't want a bent finger. So the guys at Weta made an invisible one. So it held my finger straight, but you couldn't see it. So if you watch Moria, all the sequences in Moria, I've got a broken pinky. And sometimes you can see it when I'm holding the sword, it's like that. Have a look.
Okay, a new one.
I have a question about the third movie, where we have Sam and Rosie's wedding.
Yeah.
When you look at the extras behind the scenes, Vigo is kissing you. What was that like?
Well, I was never there. It was a CG me. Now, he kissed me hard on the lips, and it's horrible and yet arousing at the same time. You know what I mean? Like being kissed by a beautiful horse. You know, you're like, it's a beautiful horse, but yeah, yeah, it's nice. He's all tongues and beard. Yeah, but if you get the chance to kiss Vigo, I would kiss him. Just to tell your friends you did. That's what I do.
Okay, a new one.
I love that the sound comes from here, but the people are there. It's weird. I thought about this yesterday. I won't go into it again.
Hello, can you still dance like you did in Return of the King?
No, I've never been that drunk since. No, that was kind of fun. Is that the scene when we're up on the table?
Yes,
With,
yes, I mean that.
Me and Mary. Yeah, we just had a riot just doing that scene. We just had a laugh. And the two writers, Fran and Philippa, really wanted that scene in. And they knew that Peter wanted more battle scenes. So they're like, we need to make this really good so we get this scene in, because Peter's not going to do it. So we just got outrageous and made up dances and songs and all that. And
Okay.
I was glad it got in the movie. It was fun.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, a new one.
A while ago I heard about a movie project you were going to do with Dominic and a script you had written with him.
Yeah.
Is that still a thing you are working on?
Yeah, it is. In fact, I met with him in February. We spent a week together working on... The script keeps changing. We're never quite happy with it. But we have some writers involved now, and we have a producer involved. So, yeah, we're really hoping to film it next year, if we get it organised in time. But, you know, we're not very organised people. But now that we've got a producer, that could help, because he could really annoy us into doing it. You know, so yeah, hopefully we'll do it next year. We don't know what it's going to be about because it keeps changing. It was about deep sea diving for a while, and then it was about two chefs. and then it was about two guys travelling across America in 1750. So it changes. I can't wait until it's about two budgerigards. Do you know budgerigards, little birdies? That's what a budgerigard does.
Okay.
I'd like to play one of those.
Okay.
A yellow one.
A new one?
Or blue. Yes.
A new question?
Yes.
What's your next movie you're going to take?
My next movie? What is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Name?
The next movie coming out is a film called The Flying Scotsman, and I think it's released in Europe in June. It just got released in America, I think, last week. So yeah, it's a true story of a guy called Graham Aubrey, who's an amazing man, who is a cyclist, and he broke the 1 hour record, how far you can cycle in an hour, which had stood for like 10 years. And then he broke it on a homemade bike that he made from a BMX bike and bits of his wife's washing machine. And he went and he broke the record. I don't want to spoil the end of the movie, because that's not the end. And then he became world champion and stuff. So that film comes out in June. Go and see it. Buy some popcorn. Take your budgerigard. Hopefully it won't annoy the people next to you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Question here in the corner.
Right then. Yeah, carry on.
Right.
What are these big speakers for?
Put your ear to it.
But is it?
Hello.
Oh. Carry on.
There you go. It's not a spider monkey.
No, I didn't even know there was noise coming from that. I'm going to sit here. Carry on.
I met some of these guys from Lord of the Rings who were really tiny, the stand-ins for,
Yeah.
for you guys.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just put them in the movie as actors?
Yeah, well
Plus, there's a B to this
Oh,
question.
right.
I noticed that most of you guys are pretty short also, so...
Yeah, well what it was, there was talk of that. There was talk of small people playing the hobbits. And then there was also talk of children playing the hobbits. But it was, the hobbits parts are actually quite emotionally draining and real. So they thought they couldn't get children to play it, because how do you get children to play the emotion of Frodo and Sam at the end when Sam says, I mean, you can't really, you know what I mean? Or, Pippin giving, Denethor is, there's a lot of kind of actual deep emotional stuff. They thought they can't get children to do it, and they didn't think that they could get 4 small people who were advanced enough as actors that, to play the parts either. So they wanted actors. And the thing that we're all short is that we're all about the same height, so we look right, and we're also the right height to play next to John Rhys Davies. So they could shoot all the hobbits and the hobbits next to the dwarf without any special effects. He's not that tall, but he's like maybe 6 foot, and we're all 5'6", 5'7". Yeah, he is. He was hit by a wall a few years ago, which made him a bit smaller. True? Yeah, he get hit by a wall. But he is, if he's standing tall, he's 6 foot. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why we're all that height.
Okay.
What do you hold dear to your heart now, looking back at making Lord of the Rings?
Being involved in those films is, to be able to look back and say, yeah, we were part of those films is very special, and a real point in your life, To be able to hopefully say to kids and grandkids, we made these films is very special. And the friends I made from it as well, to be able to kind of hang out with those guys still is good fun.
Okay, new one.
My English is not very well, so I hope that you understand my question.
Yeah.
I have a question about Fangor Forest with Treebeard and
Yeah.
you and Tom sitting in that hands of that robot. and it was lunchtime and they left you over there. Is that true?
They what? They left us up there.
Yeah, but they left you over there.
Yeah, Treebeard when it was built was one of the biggest animatronic things ever built. It was huge. You know, it was real size from his knees up. So we were up like, 15 feet or whatever it was. And safety-wise, to be up there with it all moving around, we had to wear a harness. So we had these harnesses in our backs that they'd hook us in, and then we'd be up there on the, Treebeard. And it was really annoying having to get off that. Somebody would have to come up, unhook us, we'd come down ladders. By the time we came down, had a cup of tea, it was time to go back up again. And it was just annoying. So after a while of doing that, we said, just leave us up here. If we're only stopping for a cup of tea, then just leave us. So it was in a room like this, but much higher, and it was all blue screens. And they'd say, okay, we're taking a break, and they'd hand us up a cup of tea each, and everybody would leave. And it would just be me and Dom and Treebeard in a big room. That's when we started to go mad. And I still hear the voices to this day.
Okay, a new one.
Yeah.
In Two Towers, I'm not sure. Dom or you were both abducted by the Uruk-hai.
Yeah.
And one of the two of you got this liquid stuff down the throat. I'm not sure if it was Dom or you.
That was Dom.
Dom. How disgusting was this that stuff?
It was Dom, so I don't know. It looked pretty funny. It made me laugh.
On the DVD they said it was pretty disgusting.
I'm sure it was. I don't know. You need to ask Dom. It looked pretty funny, and he said it was disgusting, and it made me laugh.
Okay. Anyone?
People get us confused. People always stop me in the street to ask me how things in Lost. I don't know.
Billy, good package.
Oh, sing us a song, Mr. Guitar Man. Come on.
You can do it much better.
Give us a tune.
You can do it much better.
Give us a tune, Crazy.
Come on, E minor.
Here he goes.
Probably you break it.
The saddest of all notes. Beautiful.
Applause, applause.
Yeah, I need to. I'm quite enjoying answering questions. Do I need to say? Cool.
Okay, people, do we want Billy Boyd to sing? I don't think Billy Boyd heard that. Do we want Billy Boyd to sing?
Alright, I could just answer more questions about Lord of the Rings. I have secrets.
Or do you want to hear any secrets from Lord of the Rings?
Most of them are made up. No? Made up secrets.
The majority decided.
Okay,
Billy Boyd will sing us a beautiful song or whatever he wants to.
From Dom?
Now. So what we do?
We just
Sing.
Alright, okay.
Alright, singing.
Singing songs. Thank you. Alrighty. I sang a song yesterday. I could be lazy and sing the same one. But the people who were here yesterday will be like, that's really lazy. Is it? Do another one.
I
Okay.
do one.
It's not very rock and roll either.
Alright, I'd like to be rock and roll, so I'm not doing that. Okay. I'll do another one of my songs though from the band. Yay! See? Somebody's heard the band. Oh, I like that plant as well.
So swimming
strips from my heart. My imperfections, they threaten to tear me apart. So swimming, diamond serene, I can't say I'm winning, 'cause there's darkness in the deep, and I feel the dark ripping strips from my heart. My imperfections, they threaten to tear me all apart. Somebody help me, is there someone out there? Someone console me and show me that you care, because I'm down too deep, and I'm trying hard just to breathe. So swimming, so dark and so warm, can't say I enjoy it as I wait here for the storm. And I feel the dial ripping strips from my heart. My imperfections threaten to tear me all apart. Somebody help me, is there someone out there? Someone console me and show me that you care, because I'm down too deep, and I'm trying hard just to breathe, because I'm down too deep, and I'm trying hard just to breathe. The trick is to breathe. That was called Soul Swimming. If you want to hear the band, we're called Bee Cake. Bee Cake. We're on the internet.
So, Billy, would you like to answer more questions? Or?
Yeah, I don't mind. I'll answer questions all day.
Okay.
I just started loading up my trousers again. Wow.
What do you prefer? Acting or singing? Of here?
What is it? See, it comes from there. As far as I'm concerned, the whole audience is just in there. At least the audible part of them. I don't know, I enjoy both. I'm going to get quite deep here. But I think music emotionally touches people more quickly and more deep than any other art form. I think a song or a piece of music can touch you in a way that, you know, it would take a movie 2 hours to do, it can do in 2 minutes. So I really enjoy music for that. I really love acting. I love, you know, doing other characters. So if I get a chance to do both, I'll do both. If not, I don't care. I'll drive a bus.
Okay.
2 more questions, please.
1, then 2. Ein, zwei. Unos, dos.
Does your band have any albums out or?
No, we made we were doing some gigs over in Los Angeles, and we made a little 5-track EP just to see how the music was going to go down, and we sold that over there. And I think we've printed off some more of those, so we have some more, but then we're not going to do any more. We'll sell these ones, and then we're going to wait until the album's finished, because we're working on an album. So once the album's so we might put this 5-track on the internet and can get it there, see if people like the music or not. Yes.
Okay, then we're down to the final question.
Last one. The saddest
You can
question.
choose.
Oh God. Well, there's a guy with his hand up there. It's been up for a while.
Okay.
If you get the part of Murdoch in a new 18 film, would you accept it?
That's a great question. I would love to. I would love to do that in the film, but I was talking to him yesterday, and I think he just so nailed that part, you know, that I wouldn't like to follow his performance, because I don't think anybody could better it. So.
Would you prefer Murdoch or Face?
What, to play or to kiss?
Both.
I don't know. I think you'd need somebody more like Orlando Bloom for Face. I think I'm more Murdoch.
What about Mr. T?
Yeah, well, I'd need to take some steroids and, you know, get myself working out. Although Don's been working out, he's looking big. Have you seen him in Lost? Jeez! He looks like he could lift Lost. Don't even know what that means, but he could. He's been going to the gym, he's surfing, he's looking crazy good. I reckon up till now, I could easily beat him in a street fight. Now, I'm not so sure. He's looking quite buff, there's Don. Big arms. His arm looks like my leg.
Okay, then.
I mean, it's hairy and it has toes. What a wonderful plant!
Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen, Billy Boy!